there. So this video is dedicated to breaking down some of the most common poses that are used in a flow, but that cause people a lot of uncomfortability, pain, or even injuries. So we will start with a downward facing dog. Something a lot of people go, geez, I gotta get into this down dog, which is supposed to feel actually really good. So let's start with the palms. Common mistakes is have fingers somewhat looking like this, especially when your thumb is picking off the mat. That's causing your wrists to be in an uncomfortable and unsafe position. So start before you really get into those down dogs by practicing a contact, physical contact between your palms and the mat. Especially ground the space between your index and your thumb. That's the space that usually gets puffed up and causing for the pressure to go on the side of your wrists. So press into them. Feel the center of your palm. Next, as you come up, you really want to reach the tailbone towards the sky, the ceiling, so that you feel a stretch in your back. Also, the arms are wider than shoulder width, while your feet are hip distance apart. Arms are so wide so that you can externally rotate your shoulders, and I'm actually puffing the back of my heart slightly up as I press my chest towards the thighs. And then the heels are reaching towards the ceiling. Very rarely you will be able to feel good with completely extending legs as you reach the heels. You really want to bend them down because you're pushing like a dog. You're pushing the mat and the earth away. So from the energetic standpoint of view, how the stretch is happening is that you are forming this upside down V with your body, right? So this is your arms, your one center of the energy. You shoot the energy from your arms down. This is your tailbone, your butt. You shoot the energy up. And then this is your feet. You send the energy down to the earth there as well. So your triangle is working where this point is sending energy down versus this point is sending energy up, so that you are really getting all that space loose. Make sense? Alright, cool. Let's get to the second pose that is misunderstood quite a lot. I feel like, and I had a lot of trouble with it myself, is an upward facing dog. So an upward facing dog actually is quite an advanced pose that should only be practiced when your spine is pretty stretched and open. If you are just starting to flow and perhaps you didn't even stretch the whole day, taking you or trying to do an upward facing dog right away can be quite painful, and you're not gonna get the right stretch. So let's get the basics. In order to get a good upward facing dog, I do recommend starting with a few cobras. But once you feel nice and open, you really want to keep your palms right under your shoulders. So one of the common mistakes in bringing palms really nice, wide and open, and then fall into the space, causing the shoulders to crunch up. So you really want to keep the palms under your shoulders, giving the elbows nice little bend. From here, push up, squeezing the shoulder blades together as the gaze is turned towards the ceiling. And the last step would be to come on the tops of your feet, feeling a really nice stretch. So here you have a cobra action. So this is your body, this is your head, right? So the tops of your feet are sending the energy towards the back while the head is reaching up, stretching your body this way. So if this top part is crunched in or is not getting a good stretch because it's not open enough, you're not going to get the stretch you intend in Cobra. Alright, cool. And then the last pose in between that I want to hit is Chaturanga, so lowering yourself halfway down. So planks and a lowering of the plank really engages the core. So you want to make sure that is engaged. And then if you don't feel strong in your core, you can always place the knees on the mat. Again, don't let your wrists be in a uncomfortable position because you're not grounding your wrists. And then tug the elbows in as you lower down. Hey, well, that should be it. 3 poses that are used quite a lot. Most important thing is, wherever you take your body to find a stretch or an edge, 1, make sure you can breathe nice and easy, and 2, that you're not doing too much or too little. Learn to find that edge where you feel good but challenge. See you soon again. Namaste.